Welcome to the Tyson training for the new MirrorEye system being installed on your truck. This tutorial will show you the features you as a driver will be using and give you a glimpse of how the features work before we head out to the truck and try it for ourselves. Things may have been updated in the system by the time you have had a chance to watch this video, and our driver trainers will go over any changes or updates that may affect you. With that being said, let us delve into the control module and its functions. Starting with the top left button, we have the day-night function. Press this button once to switch from day to night mode. Notice that the status bar on the mirror will show either a half moon or a sun to indicate which mode it is in. Do not run the mirrors in night mode during the daytime. By doing this, you will heat up the IR sensors and eventually burn them out. The top middle button is the power fold option. This will fold your mirrors in towards the cab. Make sure to open your mirrors back up before heading down the road because they will not automatically open up at this time. On the top right corner, you have the brightness control button. In order for this function to be active at this time, you must have the auto brightness function turned off from the driver's menu. When that is the case, by pressing the brightness control button and then turning the center knob, you can change how bright your mirror screen will be. The buttons on the bottom left and right control your manual panning feature. When you press the button, the bar at the top of your mirror will highlight in orange. When this is on, if you turn the center knob, you can pan your view out to 13 degrees, which in effect will show you over 1.5 more lanes of traffic from your left or your right. The initial push of the button will pan out to 5 degrees. Push the button again and return to automatic panning for driving around corners and curves. To get to the driver's menu, you have to long push up to 6 seconds on either the left panning button to access the left side menu or the right button to open the right side menu. After the menu pops up on the screen, you will see the different sections that you can go into to make a few adjustments for your personal preference. For demonstration purposes, we will go into the monitor section, scroll down to monitor, then center push the knob to open this section. The top line says auto brightness, and to the right has a box with a check mark in it. If you uncheck this box by center pushing on the knob, you will be able to manually adjust the brightness of your screens whenever you need to. For the most part, you will probably not need to make any adjustments, but the function is there for you. To back out of the menu, you will either need to scroll to exit and center push the knob, or push the panning button to back up one screen at a time until the window closes. Let us take a look at some real-life scenarios now. The view you are looking at is the right side mirror and the blind side door mirror on the MirrorEye system. You also have the regular mirrors that come installed from the factory. If you look at the MirrorEye image, you will notice your field of view is much greater than a standard mirror, but the images seem farther away. In the image, you'll see 3 lines, a red, orange, and green one. These are your distance lines and are used for when you are merging or passing while going down the road. Do not use these lines when you are backing up a trailer. The lines are calibrated at red line equaling the rear of your trailer, the orange line being 40 feet from the end of your trailer, and the green line equaling 80 feet distance between your trailer and that line. These lines will help you gauge when it is safe for you to change lanes, merge into traffic, or, if need be, make an emergency lane change. If you take a look at the car as it approaches the truck, you can see when it is 80, 40, and then at the end of your trailer. Notice that in the regular mirror, you lose sight of the car almost immediately after it passes the end of the trailer. But in the MirrorEye, you will be able to see it all the way through from start to finish. Your blind spot mirror located in the center monitor will pick up the vehicle before you lose it in the right mirror and follow its progress until it passed the front of your truck. Let's take a ride around the yard to show how the mirrors will automatically pan out as you take corners to give you an even bigger picture of your surroundings. Notice as we take the right hand corner, the right mirror will begin to pan out to a maximum of 13 degrees, widening our view and keeping our trailer in view. The bottom mirror is a fixed position with an 180 degree fisheye view. As we come out of the corner, the mirror will pan back to the original viewing position until the wheel is turned again. This feature works for going either right as shown or turning to the left. Now we are going to set up for a back. Notice how the camera pans out while you are making the turn to set up. The view you have is clear and contains a bigger picture than a regular mirror. Just because you have a better view with the MirrorEye system, it does not replace getting out to look. Notice that the distance lines will look all jacked up when you're backing. They are for judging distance while going forward only. When you are backing, these lines should be ignored and you should be using the surrounding landmarks as you would with a standard mirror. As you back, the objects in the background will get closer and your objectives will become clearer. When in doubt, stop and get out. Time to see what happens when we get into the weather. Notice how clear the image is compared to your standard mirror. It almost seems like there is no rain at the moment. When you're backing into a spot, you can clearly see where you are, where everything is around you, and all done without having to distinguish what you are seeing, like through a standard mirror, where the image is blurred by rain and road splatter.
To enter the zoom feature, you will need to bring up the driver's side menu by a long push on the driver's side manual panning button. Scroll down to the zoom feature, press the control knob, zoom options, auto mode, manual mode, and to disable the feature. To adjust the zoom magnification, scroll down to zoom amount, push the control knob, choose the desired magnification. 2.0 represents 200% magnification, 2.5 represents 250% magnification, and 3.0 represents 300% magnification. Lock it in by pressing the control knob. While the truck is in reverse gear and the zoomed view is enabled, if the vehicle reaches speeds of 6 miles per hour or above, the normal view will be displayed and it will disable the zoomed view. Once the vehicle slows down to speeds of 4 miles per hour or below, the zoomed view will be displayed on the monitors. While in the zoomed view, the driver does have the option to pan the view to see the surroundings around the vehicle. This can be done simultaneously or each side independently. If the distance lines are not displaying properly, please recalibrate the steering wheel angle. First, place the vehicle in a straight line with the steering wheels in a straight position. Shut the vehicle off, wait anywhere between 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then restart the vehicle. At this time, you would need to enter the driver menu by a long push on the driver's side manual panning button. The recalibration of the steering wheel angle is located within the panning category of the driver menu. Push the control knob to enter the panning category. Scroll down to calibrate steering wheel angle. Press the control knob, choose confirm, and press the control knob once more. This recalibrates the steering wheel angle, and it should display the steering wheel sensor, the steering wheel turn count, and the steering wheel calibration. They should all be down to 0. At this point, the system has recalibrated the steering wheel angle. To exit the menu, a short push on the driver's side manual penning button, and to exit the driver menu, scroll down to exit and push the control knob.